what time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, what time is it? Your show. Yeah, he's back from the dead. Your show. Putting it on the map, yeah. Saskatoon. Right next to New York. New York. Yeah, what show, yeah. Your show. What time is it? Your show. Yeah, time to talk some shit, yeah. Your show.
You've tuned in, yeah?
Yeah, fun Maggie. Bark, bark, wolf, wolf, who wants a treat, yeah? Keep listening.
Hello and welcome to the Friday edition of Your Show. My name is Gary. I am your buxom host. Buxom, does that work? Buxom? Busty? Voluptuous host. I don't know if I can live up to that, but I'll take it. Thank you very much to our live studio audience. This is Your Show, the #1 ranked show on YouTube that either has 0 people or like 5 in the live studio audience for damn near every show. We love to corner the market on all those niche categories to say we're #1. So that's what we do. And we also love to take advantage of the world's most beautiful animal. Her name is Margaret. We call her Maggie. Her full name is Maggie Old Ben Kenobi Nickel, and she also has her own cam. Let's go to it now, please. Ooh, great shift there as we got Dragoon on the 1s and 2s, and look at this. It's almost like she knew what we were doing. The Maggie Cam for our incredible friends over at Pet Planet on 8th Street, your pet's natural grocer, Mike and Rochelle, along with Margaret's beautiful boyfriend, Leroy, always there to help you just have the best damn day of your life. You can walk in there sad, you'll leave happy every time. And then if you go, bless you, if you go after hours, Kirsten, Shara, Chris are there as well. Over the weekend, they have you covered everywhere. Bless you. Again, over at Pet Planet on 8th Street, your pet's natural grocer. That toy that she is chewing on right now, that beautiful peacock, she actually picked that out during one of our Adventures with Maggie videos we shot over at Pet Planet. You can see it on the network. And she literally went up to it and said, I like this one. Oh, took it down, and now it's here. Pet Planet on 8th Street, man. The best. The absolute best. Fridays around here usually tend to get a little bit out of hand as we have a bunch of our friends in the house today. It's always extra fun when you got a live studio audience, because then when you introduce people, they can clap and make it sound extra special. And look at that. I don't know if her sneezies gave her away, but you know her from Wendy Brooks Media. You know her from the Bastard Bedtime Podcast. It is Brooksy! Woo!
Cheers!
Whoa, tough crowd.
Gosh,
What'd you
LB.
do to piss him off, bro?
He was mad because I was touching his cords today, but I actually wasn't. I followed the
Bye, Network Ryan!
Bye. I followed the one rule, and it was don't touch his shelf. So I
Yeah.
didn't touch his shelf.
Very
But
particular about
There was
yourself.
cords on a different shelf I touched, and he wasn't too happy about that. So now he's bickering with me like we're brother and sister.
It's kind of like whenever I try to just give him a hug. He's like, get off my shelf! Shoves me away. You know, it's the way he goes. I like to say he's the oldest 18-year-old I've ever met. He really is. And I'm also convinced fully that he is, in fact, a spy a la James Bond due to all of his little hobbies that he has, which include flying airplanes,
Yeah, and
scuba diving, and canoe building.
he always has like a pocket knife on him too.
Well, his dad taught him that. That's just a good life lesson. Let's not get it started on the other weapons we hide around here and in the vehicles, right, guys? Just jokes. If the cops are watching, there are no weapons, I promise you. Oh, this is good. How you doing, old friend?
Because we cleaned so much, I got the
Snifflies,
dusties in
yes,
my
you
nose, so
do.
I was sneezing a bunch. My nose is kind of like sniffly, but I did take some allergy medications. So
Interesting.
Hopefully it'll help.
Are they natural?
Are they natural?
Like
Is that what he
all
said?
natural allergy pills?
No, it's extra strength allergy relief Kirkland brand.
So, no.
So no.
Are there natural allergy things you can take?
No. I don't know. Probably not.
Okay. That sounds fair.
But I did see, I was at the doctor's office the other
There we
day,
go.
and on the TV screen, they had people talking about how they have a new way to help reverse people's allergies. And and you can go and get like these injections, and it'll help you
Ooh.
like get over your allergies. And it's like this new medical technology thing. I don't know.
Dude, if I'm getting injections, it's nothing but steroids. Give me like all the Jose Canseco you got. I want that Winstrol. I want that, Termadrol, all the stuff.
Well, do you have any allergies?
Have you guys never seen the video the Bash Brothers, The Lonely Island put out? It's unbelievable.
No.
They had like 3 songs about all the different types of steroids that they used to take. It's very funny.
But are you allergic to anything?
I wasn't until like the last couple of years.
Same.
Yeah, now it's just come
What
on.
do you think you're
I think it's
allergic to?
mold.
Oh,
I'm not
well,
sure. Hey, property guys.
everyone's allergic to
Look
mold.
at Property Guys. Everybody, Dax over with propertyguys.com. Yeah, not only will they guide you through the buying process, Brooksy, you will also receive a rebate from the earned commission and so much more. Hit them up at that number. Say hello to the Dax and the team at Property Guys.
Nice.
That's called paying the bills.
Hey, look, it's our new banner. Past
So
our bedtime.
let's tell everyone why you had to change that. What happened? What's going on?
We had to change because I thought when we originally started our podcast that on Sunday.
Is there actually a typo in it?
Typo. No. Okay, I'm gonna
See,
fix
that would have been
Thank
fun.
you, Ethan.
We could have just left that dragon. No one would notice.
I would have. I would have been. Look, I would have saw it the next time.
Okay, well now we're all gonna point and laugh.
Okay, well, everyone close their eyes when it comes
Now
on.
we threw you off.
Anyway,
Continue.
I
Sorry.
changed it because I can't spell. Just kidding. No. Anyway, I thought I could post on Sundays, and I can't. I've never been able to post, and I've been posting Mondays to make up for it.
Mhm.
And Monday, I just everyone leaves for school and leaves the house, so
That's your time.
I have to do it on Mondays.
There you go.
So that's why, because
Okay.
I was just couldn't get it done on Sunday.
Well, I will say one show that's never had an issue with being on time with any of their releases is The Viewing Room, co-hosted by not just the Dragon but also LB.
I think
Well, I'm
that's a
giving you
lie.
props. One time you missed. One time.
You know what?
That's pretty good. That's pretty
It's
good.
fine. You missed that one time, but you didn't miss my spelling mistake. So there
Oh,
you go.
interesting. Now everyone's just looking at the banners trying to find the
I know.
spelling errors. Shout out to Dan at Finishing, by the way. That's my dude.
That's so
The guy that built
embarrassing.
this whole thing. Don't be embarrassed,
Oh.
but it's just spelling.
I want to fix it. Oh,
That was a good one.
that's not.
Hold on,
spelled
spell
wrong.
checking it now.
That's like
Everything's
my
good
name.
there.
If I spelled media wrong, I'd be like, oh.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than a media person
Or my
who
name.
can't
If
do
I spelled my
media
name
stuff,
wrong.
yeah.
Oh my God, I can't.
Okay, just to catch everybody up here, Dragon walked in here and he's just been on fire. He's just handing out the chirps left, right, and center. Is there any reason for you being so fired up, young man?
He watched something.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. He watched his comedy special, so he thinks he's Bill Burr now.
Yeah, now he's coming in here,
He's like,
swinging his jokes around.
he's the nice one, the second coming of Bill Burr and Dave Chappelle. There it is. Well, we're waiting for that. We're waiting for the funny. We'll get there.
Are you
slowly
talking
but
in the
surely.
mic?
Yeah. What did we tell
Oh,
you?
Stop. Talk in the
Talk
mic.
in the mic, bro. You're a character on this show. People come to see the producers. They don't come to see. They come to see Maggie and the producers. That's why people are here, because you guys host an incredible show that we love so much. What's coming up next Tuesday on the Viewing Room? Anything exciting? Oh, here they go. They haven't
What?
decided yet. They have too many. Oh,
Welcome to
okay.
Kitty Town next week.
Next week, they did a local film, and this local film had a packed house at the Roxy. So many people in there, and it was all of the film people in Saskatchewan, would you say? 26 out of the 27 most important people in film in this province were in the theater for that show. A lot of network. Let's just go with that. Sounds way better. A lot of networking was getting done. The boys did a lot of interviews, and this actual episode, I think this will probably be the first one where you guys really go all in with not just you guys on the set, but also the interviews you did while at the premiere, which is pretty cool. So very excited for that one as you guys, what's the term? Continue to make connections in the film world. Good
Yeah,
stuff.
I just want to point out too that
That better be
we
in the mic or I'm going to
missed-
be so mad.
we missed Wendy's banner. That was misspelled.
No, I didn't miss it. If people were watching me, I was laughing at myself. And you know what? That had to have been spelt wrong the last banner too, because I didn't change that part. All I did was
I'll check the
change
receipts right now.
Monday to Sunday to Monday.
You know, it sounds like it was just meant to be. Maybe that's just what we do. Maybe that's how we present it now. Either way, a lot of fun. Always had here. And we just want to give all the love out to everybody. I get a little nervous when I'm in the presence of guys that I really, really love and respect and appreciate so much. So when I saw my sweet, beautiful prince roll in, I got a little bit like, oh man, I really got to pour it on, got to impress him when we're up here. Knowing that I fully don't in any way, it's just it says so much about how highly I hold you, my sweet man. He's my favorite. He's like one of my favorite dudes ever. He's a guy, like I talk about Royal Anders, who does our internet stuff around here. We did, last night was the big night. The big fall feast went down, and we'll play the quick little clip with our friend Maggie from Elmwood on that right away. But we also did the client reception for the Saskatoon Food Bank and Learning Center. And when we were over there doing that, and this is actually the third event now for the food bank, where Deb and Lori run the place. Deb asked me if I'm going to be bringing a date, and then I tricked Royal Andy into being my date, and so that was for the first event. And the second one, we had a lot of fun. And the third one, she asked me, "Are you bringing a date?" And I said, "Yes, my emotional support human will be coming with me." So they don't even acknowledge him as Andy. It's just Gary's emotional support human, and he just carries me through all my anxieties while I do these events. So that's a little bit of how that all goes. When I don't even know what I was talking about anymore. You got me so flustered. The point was that he's my sweet prince, and I love him, and he helps me do events. And then, oh, there it is. Look.
No. Is that why you're looking at me?
Past
So,
our
yeah, I
bedtime
just wanna
podcast
point
every
out
Monday.
that
what are we
Past
missing
our
in there?
B time.
I checked the last one that we just deleted,
Yeah, it was
and
a
it is
spell.
also misspelled.
Oh my
So it's been there
god.
for
the
the
whole time.
last 2 months, just
Perfect.
so you know.
Oh my god.
People are still flocking to it, so it's not a big
Well,
deal.
they're not, but they might once they hear about our new episode.
And we will get into that. But before we do, speaking of the fall feast, it was so fun to see my good buddy Rachel and Maggie and Sina and everybody. Jana was like the whole crew. It's always so fun to get out and just see all these people that you've, interacted with and grown up with. As a guy who's been involved with Elmwood since I was born, I know all these people. They're my buddies. They're my bros. So when you go to these big events, it's so fun to see. Over here will be like the premier of the province and counselors and all these big important people. And there's me hanging out with executive director of Elmwood and all these other big people. And it's so fun to me to be involved in that capacity, because there's no other place on earth where we would all be in the same room together, let alone interacting. So I don't take that for granted, and I always appreciate getting to say hello to all of our friends with Elmwood. And with that in mind, we will now check in with our friend Maggie one more time for a little post-fall feast chat. Take it away. I believe the song is called "Oh What a Night."
Good song.
Hey, how's it go? Late December, back at 6, something like that? Was that close?
I don't know.
Megan's back from Elmwood the day after the incredible fall feast going down at Prairie Land Park. Congratulations on another huge success, young lady. Very well done by all involved. How you feeling about all that?
Good. It was a wonderful evening of joy and communication, and just celebrating the people that we serve.
Absolutely. But this is the most important part now, because you have the big moment, the big event, but the need doesn't stop, right?
Absolutely. It
So-
does not stop.
Never stops. There's always more that we need to help move forward with this whole movement of helping everyone get out and live that normal life. So maybe talk a little bit about how people can donate post-fall feast and continue to help out.
Absolutely. So we're still raising funds for our transportation initiative. We actually need to order 3 more vehicles in order to get all of our residents where we need to be through our manor transition initiative. So we'll be raising money for this initiative for a while. So so we invite people to help us donate today to elmwoodyxc.ca and help us get some transportation for those living with disabilities in our community.
Yeah, and it's nice that we have these big events like the Fall Feast that help out, but still, it's just like any other of these organizations where there's always, the need is always so high that you will never not need that help. And we always talk about around here doing good things and having good things happen to you, and karma being so real. And I feel like this is another one of those very good opportunities to get that karma up and help out, right?
Absolutely. I think, you hit it right on the head. It will kind of never end, because once we get all of our new vehicles, we've got old ones that need replacing. And,
never
karma
stops.
goes around. So we encourage you to support us today.
There you go. Maggie with Elmwood, thank you so much for stopping by. And I guess, 364 more days till the next Fall Feast?
Yep, here we go.
Better start getting ready.
I will.
So there you go. Again, huge night over at Prairie Land Park. And that was samesies.
so weird. I
Well
wish that was
done.
on
Yeah,
camera.
that was very well done. Thank you again to all of our friends. And the whole point of that conversation was to remind you that just like our friends at the food bank, the need never stops. You have these big events where we raise a bunch of money, but then it sort of gets lost into, everyday life. So anytime you can make any donations, be it monetary or with your time or anywhere in between, always appreciated with our friends at Elmwood. Just head over to elmwoodyxc.ca and you can always help out there. So thank you again to everybody involved with the big night last night, as a lot of fun was had and a delicious meal. I got to eat pizza, and then I went from pizza to pork chops and mashed potatoes. That was my night last night.
So you did get food.
I did get food, both ways.
Yum.
It was incredible. I was
Yeah.
so full.
I was gonna bring you food today and I forgot it.
Oh, that would have been
I'm
nice.
sorry.
I only got halfway through the pork chop. Then my oldest brother, Davey, he's the firefighter. He likes the protein. Like, oh man, my protein's low, bro. I gotta get my protein in. So like, here, Davey, you can have my pork chops. I give him my pork chop.
You
Just
didn't
boom,
eat.
boom, boom. I got halfway.
Oh, you also need the protein.
Yeah, I know. I'm.
Not because you don't look ripped. You're so ripped, but like you need to eat more healthy foods.
Thanks, Brooksy. Thanks a lot.
Speaking of which,
Here we go.
today you said you were gonna do something not healthy, and you were
Yes.
gonna crush all that sugar
Oh, yeah, I
on the
forgot.
set,
Barbara.
and that's what I'm here to see today.
Hard to do when they're all open.
What? Oh, I thought you were doing all of them at one time.
Oh, you want to do that?
Yeah,
Okay.
I do.
I ain't scared. Well,
Yeah.
it's not that much sugar, is it?
I've taken CPR.
Okay,
wait,
this is gonna look
first aid?
very suggestive. This is not looking suggestive for those reasons.
Oh my god, that's the worst.
Mmm.
Sure.
Mmm.
This your tongue? Oh, okay. That's so gross. You're gonna have a tummy ache. He's been fasting all day, and that's the first thing he's eaten.
Pretty sure that's not how it's supposed to go.
No, no. I just saw that
My
if you
beard.
drink one pop every day that has sugar in it, at the end of the month, you'll have 4 pounds worth of sugar in your system.
What about Mountain Dew?
Mountain Dew would probably be more because it's like extra.
No, you're getting it wrong.
Sugar.
Mountain Dew would be way less because it's so extreme.
So that's 4
when you
pounds
take your
a
Mountain
month.
Dew, you always do something extreme right after.
Adam cough sugar.
That is true. LB is a
He came in
sugar
here.
monster.
He came in here drinking a Sour Heads, like candy soda, Warheads.
Yeah, get it right. That was from Lucky's too, wasn't it? Lucky's Bodega? Oh, jeez.
It's-
I made the big order. We got a refill on all the candy from our friends over at Lucky's Bodega.
Yeah, and then he crushed all your cookies in there.
Yeah, they're good cookies. Hey, kids, stop fighting,
He
all
probably
right?
had 2.
If you would love to join us, you ready? Set it up. Set it up. In any of our adventures that we have around here, it's very simple. All you have to do is go to dufferinave.com. And while you're there, let us know. Maybe you have, oh, this is going to be a tough one. Oh, I can't do it. Looks like we're doing dances
I
now.
don't know what I'm doing either. Why can't I?
You
figure
got
this
shows
out?
you want to be a part of? You want to advertise with us, Lucky's Bodega, or anyone else? Anything that you want help with, we can help you out. It's what we're all about here, as we're basically entering phase 2 of this entire adventure, as we've, give or take a couple days, rolled over the 6-month milestone. And there's a lot of stuff that we are planning on basically, I guess, activating,
Yes.
if you will, here in the next little bit. And the more people, the merrier, as we buckle up for the ride.
Yeah, and the thing I'm most excited
Hot for
about.
all that sugar now.
I know. The thing,
Sorry, keep going.
You
Keep
are
going.
sweating. Oh my
keep
god.
A lot of sugar.
Oh my god. Don't die.
Anyways, no, we're good.
The thing I'm most excited about is the Twitch. To beat you.
Yes,
every
our
day.
Twitch stream. We're going to get a schedule set up. We've been moving stuff around in the studio and doing all sorts of cleaning and tossing and turning.
Yeah, we were
very
giving
exciting.
Gary a little bit of anxiety, I think, today from moving around all of his stuff. He's very much a hoarder. If anyone knows Gary,
I have
you know
all
that
these
about him.
sweet things in here that nobody thinks is sweet but me.
And there's a garbage bag full of stuff right behind the cameras, and I'm sure he's just wondering what's behind it.
Nope.
But
Out of
to,
sight, out of mind. That's the key with hoarders.
to let you know, it's just boxes and actual garbage.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
and
it's
a
all good.
giant inflatable cactus.
Do you guys? Did I tell you how I broke that?
No.
Lasted one day. I think it paid like $60 for this giant blow up cactus. It was so sweet. It's perfect for the corner. I had it in its right spot, and then I blew it up with the air compressor. And it had like 8 different blow up points because it was such a big cactus. I think I popped one of them a little too hard with the air compressor, and I came in the next day, and the poor cactus was flopped over on the table. I was like, no, cacti, no!
Oh.
Tried to revive him. I was giving the CPR blown into him. It's like a little bit up and then go out again.
Yeah,
And now
he's
he's
gone
dead.
now. But I don't know.
Yeah.
He kind of wouldn't have fit this set. You know,
Well, he would have.
Yeah.
I murdered him.
a cactus in your
That was my fault. I murdered him.
beautiful white picket fence, green.
Paperboy.
Looks like it rains here. You know.
Beautiful day.
Yeah, like
YouTube
this
it.
grass doesn't stay this
YouTube
green.
it. It's a beautiful day. Like that.
Oh, you
It's the worst.
said YouTube it.
Yeah. That shows you that I've been in this business too long. 6 months is too long to be in the YouTube biz. Taken away from my humor. YouTube.
Okay.
YouTube
Oh,
is the
okay,
band.
okay, okay.
YouTube is what we're on right now.
Okay, okay. I couldn't understand which one you were
Wasting
saying.
the good stuff, eh? Every time.
Sorry.
This is what happens. That's all right.
Oh my goodness.
Are we going to wait for hardcore before we get into the past our bedtime stuff? Or what do you want to do?
I think we should because I made a video today
Yes, you did.
that I sent her and you, and she told me to clip it and send it in for today.
What does clip it
Like clip it out of
mean? Oh,
the
yeah, yeah.
video.
Clip it.
Yeah.
I do that with literally everything. do
Yeah,
that
I was
every
like,
day.
that's like most of your job. But anyway,
the worst.
and I really want to see her face when she watches it again because
Okay.
she said she was dying laughing at it. Because when I was doing it, I was dying laughing at
And
it.
that was the one you sent me?
Yeah,
Okay.
so that'll be on. So I think we should. But she said she was gonna be here like right at 4. So I don't
Interesting.
know
Maybe see what she's
where
up
she is.
to.
Let me see. Where are you? Question mark.
Are you guys going to watch the Rider game tonight with LB?
No, we are going to Core's house
Ooh.
and we're hot tubbing.
Hot tub.
And we're gonna film our first ever
Hot tub edition?
hot
of
tub
Past Our
edition of
Bedtime?
Past Our Bedtime. Yeah.
How are you
actually.
going to get in the hot tub with your pajamas on?
Well, we're not gonna be in our pajamas, but it's
Whoa.
it's past our bedtime.
Why did you say it like that?
I don't know.
That was weird.
Did I give like we're gonna be naked vibes? or
No,
what?
but you definitely gave like we're not going to be wearing pajamas vibes.
We'll be in bathing suits,
Okay. Well,
which is
maybe-
basically
yeah.
underwear.
I will tell you, Twitch is famous for having bikini streamers. I've heard this. I've heard of them once or twice, and it got so bad that I normally have to have like at least a kiddie pool in your room to say like I'm streaming from this pool so I can wear this bikini. And then it got so
They made
bad.
people do that.
Yeah, but then people would just start getting like a cup of water and putting it in the background saying, "This is my pool." So there wouldn't even be a pool, it'd just be a cup of water. And then they'd be in their bikinis bouncing around.
Wow,
Society, man.
that's like TikTok.
Unbelievable.
These people. Yeah. These.
I only know because there was an article written about it,
Oh my god.
and I had a good laugh. No, I came across
His
it while
algorithm
looking at
pushed
how
it to him. We all
Twitch.
know why. Oh man.
Yes, that was the article.
I was watching TikTok and this this video came up and it was like, every time a new person joins my live stream, I'm gonna shake my moo-moos. So like every time somebody went to her live, she would do that in her bikini. Anyway, that's
Like
what it
that?
reminded me of. Yeah.
Dude,
I'm like, how
I bet you she has a lot of followers.
yeah. And you need at least 1,000 to go live
That's
on
what we
TikTok.
learned. Yeah, we
which
can't go
just
live
learned.
yet. Yeah, we got to
So
do that.
if you want to help
Okay.
us go live on TikTok, don't follow us on
No,
TikTok.
that's interesting. If you want to help us go live, then you can figure out how to do it.
by
that?
by doing something that Gary
We
hates
made the
when I say
we
it.
made the promise from the very beginning. We will never tell you or
Okay.
ask you to
Okay, what
do
if I said,
anything. That's my
if you would-
biggest pet peeve.
if you would
Almost
like
as much
to.
as, okay.
If you would like to follow us on
Oh,
TikTok.
isn't that cute? And that's the stuff I hate. I'm
I hope
realizing.
you said that in the
Of course he didn't.
thing.
He doesn't use his microphone.
Use the
there.
mic.
It's
Hit
That
that
killing
was
like and
so funny.
subscribe button, yeah.
me. See, and like between that
Thank you.
and like the commercials, like I don't know if you've noticed this or not, but we've come full circle with the transition from TV to online streaming. And I realized this because I was watching some YouTube, and as I'm watching it, all of a sudden the video comes up. And then you got to wait like 15 seconds until that commercial is gone, and then you can skip it, but then they give you another one. for another
Yeah.
5 seconds. And it's just,
But the
I
second
got
one you
so-
can skip faster.
doesn't matter. You're getting 2 frickin' commercials. I got so upset that I stopped and went back to original TV. OG TV.
But then you have to watch like 10 commercials.
You just change the channel, dude.
Oh, that's what you could do.
This is what I'm saying. It's so upsetting that
The only thing you have to think about is like that's how YouTube sticks around. You know, they got to pay their employees somehow.
no,
just like you
it
gotta
has
pay
nothing,
your employees
It has
somehow.
nothing to do with that. It's just so much greed, and that people, like, if you want the honor of not having to see these commercials, pay us more money, and that just makes me want to slap YouTube right in the face. And just to
Sorry,
be
YouTube,
sitting
as
there
we're
and
using
realize
you.
I got chased back to normal TV because I'm so sick of this. Like, the whole reason people go to the YouTubes is so they don't have to deal with that. So that makes me extra hyper aware of the commercials that run on our network. So we're
Some
have to
people,
do all sorts of stuff with that.
some people just use, some
No.
people just use YouTube
You have
to
to
like
pay for that.
learn things.
Oh, we'll talk later. You say?
Some people just use YouTube to like learn how to do things, though, not to
Yeah,
get away
that's
from
fine.
TV.
So that's even worse. If they're just doing that, then they probably got way more pissed off than I do at the fact they have to go
Yeah,
through 3 commercials
But you,
every 10
but
minutes.
you get to learn that for free instead of going to like university and paying for it or something.
Okay.
Like free
I'm not going
knowledge.
to say you're wrong.
I
just
love
want to
YouTube.
voice.
We love you, YouTube. Just
Get
so
rid
much
of those
love.
commercials, man. You're sending people back to original TV is what you're doing with this whole. We're gonna commercial your ass right out of this.
And
place.
then people will gather together and start singing songs like "Juicy Fruit, gonna move ya" all together.
This may actually send people back to TV. I'm telling you.
Okay.
If they are on the verge, like literally, this is my life. This is my life's work now. This is where I'm going for the rest of my life. And I can't even stand. Like, I can't imagine somebody trying to just watch this show and have stuff like that. Anyway,
Yeah,
it's a conversation for another
But
day,
most
but it's a lot
people
of bullshit.
are like my age or younger who are on YouTube, and they don't know the old YouTube
That's
ways
the
of not
problem,
having
yeah,
commercials,
that's
so
what
it's
I'm
just
saying.
normal.
That's the worst. And that's what happened with TV. Like, it's just going to be this full circle. All of a sudden, everyone's going to go back to TV. I
I'm
guess we have
not
to go
that
on
old.
TV now.
Commercials have always been on TV for me. I don't know what you're talking
gonna-
about.
Yeah. You can change in the channel. That's the key.
Okay.
So the point is, YouTube, get it together, man. Put that through your AI and figure it out.
All of a sudden we have negative 10
It'll happen.
watchers.
That's all right. I feel like we've been honest from the start. That's the thing, is we've been honest right from the start. We don't, like, that's the reason why we don't ask you to do anything. Hey, don't forget to do this. Hey, do this. All that. Like, no.
Just me. I do that. Sorry.
You guys can do it all. And I told you guys that. It's all of our.
It's just
this is
why
this is all
Gary
of us.
doesn't do it.
Just not right. It doesn't sit well with me. It doesn't. I
Yeah.
don't like when, shit isn't real.
I'll
Like,
just
be
ask more
real.
nicely. If you would like to, totally up to you, you can give full consent to following our socials, especially TikTok.
Here's the question.
You can give us consent or give
Here's-
yourself consent to follow us.
Here's the question you have to ask yourself. And the question you have to ask yourself is, do you want to be told all the time? Like, when every single video that someone does, do you want to be like
I
this?
think what Gary's trying to say is smash that like and subscribe button. We're here for you, and we think you should follow us on all social medias. Thanks to our lovely social media manager, Wendy Brooks. Smash that like button, ring that bell. You know what to do.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy when people tell you that?
At Dufferin Ave.
Does that make you
Media.
want to follow someone? Don't be sheep. Stupid. It's so simple.
Oh my God.
Like,
Okay. Every time somebody
getting-
says that,
I'm getting
I
angry.
went to Bible camp and there was this song. there was a song that it goes, I don't know the whole song, but there's this part where it's like, I just want to be a sheep, ba 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 ba, and everyone would see that and do that, and that's what that reminds me of.
I rest my case.
So when you say don't be a sheep, I'm just like ba 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 in my head.
At some point, I feel like humanity has to realize we're smarter than that. We as a combined world should know better than to just do blindly whatever anyone says. It's just so dumb. to
Nobody's
me.
telling us to do it.
Not us.
Oh, I guess the people saying it are telling them to do it. You're
Thank
right. Yeah, I get
And
it.
that's the second people do that, that's when I change it. Never watch again. Don't tell me what to do. If I enjoy what you're doing, I'll do all the things that you want us to do. It's so simple.
Yeah.
And you know what?
True.
The best part about all that is nobody does it. And when nobody does something, that's the best time to start doing it because then you stand out. And once you stand out, people notice you. It's so simple, but nobody incorporates it into what they're doing. Everyone's like, well, I see all of my YouTube idols do this all the time, so I'm going to do it too. And it's almost like you do it just for the ego kick of being able to say it. Just the same reason people have YouTube pages, just to say that they have a YouTube page.
The YouTubers too, like when they started, like the big ones, like they were doing everything new and different,
Yeah.
right? Some of them shaped what that is like today.
That's what I'm saying.
So, but it's a little harder now that it's been around for so long and there's millions and millions and billions of people in the world all doing something. You know what I mean? So you could be trying to do something different, but there's probably someone out there saying and doing exactly what you're doing, Gary.
I'd love to meet him.
Yeah.
I really would.
If you're
I would
like
love to
Air
combine
Bear.
forces with whoever that person is. You know?
Could you
Wouldn't that be
imagine?
nice? I think
That'd
it'd
be
great.
cool.
Yeah.
You guys would like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, imagine their YouTube channel.
Boy, oh boy, would that ever suck? Never being told what to do, never being demanded upon, never being shamed for not doing something. Man, that would
Whoa.
suck.
I don't shame people when I tell them to follow our TikTok to get us to 1,000 views so we can go live.
I feel ashamed just hearing you say that. Honestly.
It's not shaming. If
Okay.
you don't want to, you don't have to. But we give you full consent to do it.
We're halfway through the Friday edition of your show right here on YouTube, everyone's favorite media outlet, where everyone goes to consume all of their medias. I got Brooksy from the Past Our Bedtime podcast. in the house.
Bedtime.
Oh, bed.
Did
There's
you
a deal
fix
there.
it?
I was joking. It's fixed. You're good.
Oh, so
Hanging out. We're
thank
supposed
you.
to have the other half, but I don't know where Hardcore is. Probably stuck
Aw,
in traffic.
she
not making it.
just texted me. I said I'd be there for 4:30, but she did not say that on the phone. I'm gonna say that right now.
Oh, you're shaming her before she even gets here.
Shame.
She's gonna be walking in here
She's
right
gonna be
away. She's
here
gonna
in,
be coming
like,
in hot.
Should we count down? No.
No,
Nah.
that'll be a tough one.
Anyway, it's really hard holding in everything that I want to say.
Well, I know we had all this stuff planned. That's what I mean.
I
Like
know,
we're
so
just sort of.
We'll get it out in
I've done a lot of dancing in the last couple of days. That's what I'm realizing.
You're-
Lots of dancing around and sort of waiting for people to get here and
You're-
get stuff done.
You're dancing to just speaking YouTube.
Yeah.
It's like a heavy metal.
Well, look
Diss
at this. Look at.
song.
Oh, so cute.
That was really cute, actually.
Thank you, Marge. We needed that. Yeah, I feel like we can be better. Everyone can be better. And we say it all the time. Like we end every show just like we ended every show at the other place. They do good things, they'll start happening to you. It's that simple, it's that easy. If you're a good person, you'll be surrounded by good people.
Speaking of good people,
Here we go.
someone has entered the building.
Are we gonna clap her in?
Well,
Is she coming straight to the stage?
she should.
Straight to the stage. You know her
Just such a loud
from the
clap.
Past Our Bedtime podcast. Hardcore. But we're gonna have to wait because we were moving cameras and stuff. We've done a lot of moving. Here we go. I'm
Hello.
gonna keep talking, keep talking.
you smell delicious.
Do I?
Why do you smell like that?
How did you pull that off? What is it?
Well, my husband smells good all the time, and then I was
Lucky.
like, I need to
You
go.
smell like some kind of
buy-
vanilla stuff.
Yeah, so I bought some perfume.
Ooh,
That's in
I
my
gotcha.
case.
I'm glad I'm
gotcha,
not
very good.
allergic to it because usually I'm allergic. Maybe it's because I just took my allergy pills, actually.
Yeah, because you're coming over to my cat house.
Yeah. Anyway, usually I'm so allergic to like different kind of scents.
That
But this
makes
one,
no
I think
sense.
I
it's
can't
fine.
believe I made it here.
Dude, you did great.
I drove from Costco North End
Dang.
at
To here.
4:15.
Oh, I was busy. That's
You
busy.
nailed
here.
it.
Yeah.
It's a busy one.
Congratulations.
We've been waiting for so long to talk about.
About what?
You should have saw
Pat-
the dance. I did a full
Oh my
rant.
God.
I did a full
First
rant
of
on
all,
YouTube.
I'm gonna get you caught up and say that our ad on the bottom of your show has been spelt wrong this whole time.
Okay, she sent me a snap today, and I was like, FYI, the spelling's wrong on our video. You should
I
fix
did.
that.
She did that too. Anyway, it was past our
Where should I
B.
be?
Yeah, you're good.
It was called
Here.
past our B time.
Our B time?
Beat time.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
we
B time.
fixed it now. It's fixed on there. But
Excellent.
I just want to let you know that I've let us down. That's why
But
they're not flocking.
Let's not, fool you. Wendy's actually really smart and really talented in her business.
I'm
She
just
wouldn't make that mistake on anyone else.
sometimes I'm a little dyslexic. Not gonna lie. Like
Oh, you guys, you're never
Honestly.
supposed to go back to the scene of the crime. It's the first rule. No one would have acknowledged this or noticed this little incident if we would have just left it.
No, I love calling out my mistakes.
Okay.
Yeah, shows
You
that
know?
you're human.
Yeah,
All right.
also it's good content.
Okay.
You know, laughing with someone or at
I guess
someone.
it's probably better than me just shaming
YouTube
YouTubers
for like 10
and YouTube
minutes.
as a whole. Yeah. Lesser of two evils. I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So anyway,
Take it away, young lady.
Cora,
Hi.
you you want to give a little update on our next video? Coming
Sure.
up?
Yeah, our next video, we have Gary on the show. He's our first guest on the show. Wendy prepped and sent me a bunch of questions to ask. And you know what? I'd like to be honest with you. I didn't like that. I felt like it wasn't authentic.
Thank
Oh
you.
my goodness.
That's a point for Team Gary right there.
I am gonna say though that
Team No
if
Prep.
I didn't prep those questions, I think when I was editing this episode, so many funny things came out of those questions. And I was like dying laughing. And without those questions, I don't know if we would have got there.
I don't know. The three of us roll off of each other really well. So I
Yes,
feel like
or we
it
could have
would've been
talked
funny
about
anyway.
YouTube and how horrible it is for 10 minutes.
Well, now every time that Gary's on the show, does it have to start with a G? Because it's like gaming with Gary, and what's another G?
No, I just
Well,
made that up last minute.
Okay.
Are
Because
you
then
guys
I was-
talking about-
That one I made up like last second. No,
Okay.
Are
but
you talking about the clip that we're about to play? Is
yeah,
that
have
what
you
this is?
seen the
Okay.
clip? Did you show him?
I sent him it.
Oh, you should have never sent it to him, and he should have watched it
Well,
while
I
the
didn't
people are
know.
watching.
I just
is
texted him.
fair.
I said, "You would think I was intoxicated editing this episode," and then I sent it.
It was
to
very
him.
It's
humorous.
really good.
Are we going to run it? You guys want
Let's
to run it?
roll it.
Let's roll it. Take it
Yeah.
away, Drago.
He's a legit YouTuber, basically. So we had to bring on, one of the real ones onto the show. And not only do we do that, because I also work at DAM, we call it. But when we aren't working, we're playing video games.
Video games with Gary.
And so that's what we're going to get into today.
I really do appreciate video games with Gary and the voice. Was that your voice?
Yeah, it was, but I sped it up so
Yeah,
it sounded
you
like
can
more
tell.
kid-like.
Yeah.
I also used my new mini microphone to do that.
Yeah, you love your mini mic. Where is it? You should be showing that off.
No, it's over there.
Okay.
We'll show it off on the socials someday. But
Looking
anyway, I'm
forward to
so
that.
rattled that you said you hated that I did that.
No, I mean
Uh-oh.
it's good. I mean, questions
Cut.
are good, but I
Yeah.
feel like it's not me.
But what do you mean? The first 4 episodes we did, you were always had stuff. Always, all the time.
I usually always have stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So why, when I do it, are you so offended?
No. I just feel like with guest speakers, I feel like I just want to wing it.
Oh, no. I need some questions for guest speakers.
Well, tonight
Even
we
with
are
Jess.
filming another one.
Yeah. Well.
You can always spot the co-host, eh?
yeah.
Yeah, we're filming another.
Yeah, we
episode
heard.
tonight.
Apparently, it's a bikini shoot.
No,
Okay.
I'll be in a
there will
bikini.
be no. We'll be so in the water, nobody will see anything.
Yeah, you could just imagine it.
Do you have waterproof equipment?
No.
Mm.
No. But
I know a couple engineers in here who don't like that idea very much.
okay, but I said the only thing I have are little things,
Mm-hmm.
microphones,
Yeah.
and we're gonna be sitting over the hot tub.
Oh, we're not in the hot tub.
I don't think we should have the mics over. the
I
hot tub.
don't think I will like my arms hanging outside the hot tub.
Well, you don't. Okay, well.
I
we're
feel
gonna-
like we
we'll
just
talk
ruined the
about
hot tub night.
that. We did. We
You
ruined
guys,
that
come
hot
on.
Night.
Keep it together, all
Well,
right?
I told Cora if she's willing to pay the $500 thing, and then she could hold it over top of the hot tub if it breaks. And I'm fine with that. So
Okay.
that's what we're
I'm
doing.
an adult. I'm a responsible adult.
I like the idea of compromising. I
Also,
feel like you
your
guys did a
your
good
hands
job.
wouldn't be hanging over. It just needs to be like this is the hot tub. You know?
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Very
Okay.
interesting.
Moving right along from that, I feel like we've exhausted the hot tub stuff. Do we want to talk about the episode with the video games at all?
Yeah, we can.
You want to?
Yeah, like so
I sort of blacked out and don't remember anything about it.
I can tell.
Yeah,
And that's
so I sort of
also
wanna
another
remember
reason
I want to know what I said.
Prepped questions because I knew you were gonna be like kind of out of your element. squished
I do
between
know that I had a pretty sweet line about being your guys' what was it, the leader of your fan club?
Yeah,
Yes.
big boss of our fan
Which
club.
is
When-
not wrong. Like that's very
true.
true.
Yeah. Yeah. My favorite part about editing this one was one of the questions I had prepared was
Easy,
Cora,
easy.
was
Keep
have
it
you ever had a
cool.
crush on a video game
Oh,
character?
yes.
And
Okay.
Gary like went all out on all these different video game characters.
All
and
the
why.
boys in the house know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
And
we could do it
so
for days.
When I was editing, I was looking up these video game characters to put in to the video, and I thought it was so funny. And I sent him photos. He's like, "No, you need like the."
So we were talking
pixel
about
one.
Samus. So she sends me a picture of Samus. 'Cause I talked about one of the first ones was if you beat Metroid in I think it's less than a half hour, then you get Samus takes off all of her Metroid stuff, and it's just her in a bikini with her hair flowing. It's like whoa, it's super cool to
Whoa.
see when you're a kid.
Yeah.
And so she sends me this picture. She
It's
says,
like-
"Is this the Samus you're talking about?" And it's like a very updated version that's very busty and like very.
abs.
You're able to tell that
you
this
still
is
have it?
not an 8-bit,
I don't have it.
you know,
It's all-
woman. And I said, "That's not right. You need the 8-bit one." And then she said that. I was like, "That's better."
But I think it would have been more clickbaity if it was the other one because
Yeah.
she was hot. And I
She
was like, "Oh my
looking
god,
good.
this is what you're talking
Well,
about."
Samus is always hot. I think
But
that's the whole point of it.
I
Who else
just
did we
couldn't
say?
believe it.
Who else did we say in there?
Then you told me to put in trigger something.
Trigger.
Wolf trigger.
Oh,
Trigger wolf.
Sniper Wolf from Metal Gear
Sniper
Solid
wolf,
2.
That's what it is.
Any Metal Gear Solid fans here?
Trigger wolf.
Anyone?
Trigger
No?
wolf.
Not Trigger Wolf. Sniper Wolf.
Yeah, Sniper Wolf. So I did that too, which
Smoke show.
I brought my thing to show you to go through all these photos to make sure they're right, and I forgot
Okay.
because we're so busy doing everything else. But
Yeah.
I'll send you some photos and ask
Did you guys have any male versions? I guess it could be like literally any hero.
Yeah,
right?
because
Mortal
I
Kombat.
said she said Mortal Kombat, and I had a
Oh,
fun
that's
I had a fun time looking at them.
Sub-Zero, I believe,
Yeah.
right?
I chose
fun
one.
time
I
looking at him.
chose one when he wasn't wearing a shirt.
Yeah, you
I
did.
chose the most inappropriate looking one I could for that.
Interesting.
And then mine was mine was Ash from Pokemon.
Yeah, that was a bad
And
one.
so I picked a picture of Ash lying down with Pikachu on top of him. I don't know why. It
Oh
was
my
so good.
god.
Anyway, that was my fun. That was the funnest.
It's like she was drinking when she was editing.
I know I was having so much fun editing.
Well, there was a lot of fun, that, and I think that speaks volumes about the episode because there's a lot
Mhm.
of those fun things that came up.
Yeah, and it was just like weird questions. It's like questions that like you don't have to be a video gamer to like have fun
Yeah.
with it. It was like, do you have a crush on this person?
I am
Did
a
you
little bit
cry during a
upset
game?
we didn't bring up Leisure Suit Larry at all. Because Leisure Suit Larry, that's like if you're a guy my age-ish, you remember the first time you played Leisure Suit Larry. That's how we learned what a prophylactic was.
I don't know anything you just said.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Okay.
It's pretty squishy on the couch.
Yeah.
Did you feel okay?
Yeah. Felt great.
Okay.
I think if we had people that we weren't as close
I
to,
have-
it would
yeah.
be
Oh
a
yeah, if
little
you guys were
weird.
strangers, that would have been a
Yeah,
whole
like-
other story.
Well, I have this friend that I really think that she would be a good episode, but she doesn't like to be touched or anyone in her
No,
space.
She's germophobe.
yeah.
Well, you know what
yeah.
you do? You just wrap her up in a blanket or
Ooh,
something.
She could sit. She could sit behind the couch.
She could.
There it is. Or stand
Good.
behind the couch
Yeah.
Yeah.
and just sort of lean in like this.
Or she could come on a different episode
You know who it
where
is,
we're
Ta-
not.
right? Tasha?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Where we're not there.
Name
like the hot
drops.
tub episode.
Yeah.
But I don't think she's
She
like
would
hot
lo-
tubs.
Yeah, she's obsessed with hot tubs. She's coming over
How
on
does she
Wednesday.
like hot tubs? Hot tubs
Because
are
there's
the grossest.
chlorine and chemicals and stuff.
No, don't you remember? Don't you remember when we were in school and we were learning about pools and hot tubs, and they said hot tubs was the most
Yeah.
bacteria filled.
In like a public setting,
yeah.
I test the chemicals every day and make sure that they are
at the pools.
barely.
Anyway, I think it's because it's all cooking, no matter who goes into it.
Yeah, no peeing in the hot tub.
I'm
That's
so
number one rule.
surprised. I don't usually do that.
No
so.
eating.
I love how you said usually.
Usually.
I don't usually do it
In a lake, maybe.
unless the circumstances call for it.
No,
Then maybe I do.
I don't. In
I think this
public
would be a
areas.
great time to check in with our live studio audience here as we got one more little 15-minute segment to go on the Friday edition of your show, hanging out with the Past Our Bedtime podcast gals. Do we have any video game crushes over in the crowd here? Anyone? Anyone? Anything?
He doesn't want to say it in front of his dad.
Yeah, they're looking at each other real weird, laughing.
Knowing
a little
LB
I'm
awkward.
the same one.
Knowing LB, he probably has built one already. It's like a cyborg that like lives in his room with him, and he walks into his bedroom. Welcome home, Adam. Boy, did I miss you. Here is your tea. Sit down for your massage,
No,
please.
Here's your Mountain Dew.
Yeah, sorry. Here's your Mountain
He's
Dew.
not drinking tea.
It's the good stuff that you like, full sugar. Yeah, I could see that. That's probably the next step. If anyone that we know is gonna build like a cyborg, like real human, it's gonna be LB. And I hope to God that she doesn't get Skynetted
You can just
while we're
buy
still
those
alive.
now.
'Cause that'd be bad.
Customize them.
Yeah, but trust me, I guarantee you can make a way better one than any of those porn shops.
No, you can. Okay. Yeah.
Just saying. Not that that's what he would use it for, of course. This would be like a butler and a bikini butler. There it is. I'm waiting.
It's
I'm
Friday.
waiting.
Did you say
I'm-
that in the microphone? Good.
Thank you. Finally, we should make a new rule where we don't acknowledge what he says unless it's through the mic. Any ladies from video games? Any of them? Like, there's so many over the years.
Ethan, that means you too.
Yeah, Dragon. Don't think you're out. Dragon probably likes a girl from Minecraft. Is there a Minecraft Stevie? Maybe it's Alex. So Dragon loves Alex.
Dragon likes the cow in Minecraft.
Oh, we didn't even get started on Tomb Raider. You guys know Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lara
Tomb Raider.
Croft?
Yeah.
No.
Man, she really filled out those polygons, if you know what I'm saying. That was another one of those things where it's like, as an adolescent or like a teen playing these games, those would always lead to the urban legends too, where if you did this certain thing, you get to see the boobies type of thing. So they'd have all these different stories about all these different things you'd have to do, and then none of them ever work because obviously you're not going to have a game that shows boobies to kids. So, you're just not smart enough to understand that, so you're chasing the dragon over and over again, hoping you're going to get there, and you're just not going to get there. But that's basically a lot of what gaming was growing up for a lot of us. So, Lara Croft.
Oh, wow.
Very well said.
Okay. So there was none in the crowd?
That was from them. That's from the crowd.
That's yours? No more though? That's
No,
it?
LB won't tell us his real one because his dad's
Yeah,
here. It's been too many. Zelda, yeah. Zelda's
Yeah,
good.
that's one that Gary said too.
Yeah.
I didn't put a photo in for Zelda though, because that's
Well,
obvious.
OG Zelda didn't get too much love, as in like for how she looked, because it was just a sprite, and she was literally just like a thing.
She's like this big.
Yeah.
I brought some tea.
I've been waiting for that. I need my tea shot.
It's cold. It has
It looks
caffeine.
clean.
Do you
Yeah. Might as well be.
are you drinking caffeine?
Me, I'll have some.
Okay.
So one of the traditions on Past Our Bedtime, we start and end every show with saying, "Welcome to Past Our Bedtime" in unison, and then we slurp some tea. It's a very fun gimmick. Lets you know that the show's officially started. Send it down.
It's very cold. It was never hot. Oh. It's been steeping for an hour and a half.
So what do we got here? Explain to us what's in this batch of
this-
hardcore specialty.
Oh, this one has St. John's
Thank you.
wort,
Yeah.
lavender, white tea,
Ooh, white
and
tea.
elderberry.
Okay, now what's the difference between white tea and black tea?
White tea has less caffeine.
Cheers. White tea, less caffeine. All right, that's good to taste.
That's a good thing.
You didn't slurp.
No,
You
I
guys are
laughed.
making me look like the dink.
And when I was editing the podcast, we did a slurp and I almost choked, and the second slurp I almost choked, or slurp over is what we called it.
Slurp over?
But then
Yeah.
at the end, you were like,
Is that like a lazy sleepover?
Remember,
no, he
Gary.
blocked out. I can tell.
It's true.
Anyway, at the end, you were like, took a sip, and you're like, how do you guys not always choke?
Yeah.
And I was like, I
That was
do.
legit. That
And
was
I
a legit
literally-
question.
I literally choked at the very beginning. It was good.
Manifested it. The
Manifested
power
choke.
of manifestation.
Cora doesn't choke very often.
Nope. Before you came, we did a bunch of TikToks too.
Oh yeah, we did a bunch of TikToks. I haven't posted any of them yet, but they're really funny.
From what?
From what do you mean from what?
From our show?
No,
No.
for past our bedtime.
Yeah. From like the one that we did or a different one?
No, we made TikToks and dressed up in costumes and made TikToks for when we get a little closer to Halloween.
Boy, do you guys know how to
And-
party.
And she
Jeez.
tried to flip me upside down too. It was
Of
crazy.
course. Did she get you?
She told me that she tried to get you to do the TikTok. and
I
you're
was,
like,
I
nope.
was.
He
yeah.
said he
Nope.
would. No.
I didn't trust myself.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if I ended up like straight up Undertaker tombstone in her right in the turf?
I've seen
Pretty much what you do, but you put a
Yeah.
spin on
Yeah.
it.
That's what I mean. I didn't want to be the one to,
It's a
you know.
trend. There's lots of people who've like fallen.
Hold
and
on
done
a
that.
second. You're telling me there's a trend for people handing out tombstone pile drivers?
No.
Because that's
A
something I can get behind.
No, to spin them upside down with the song Upside Down. And then you spin them. But my favorite one so far was this guy spun his wife and she just smoked all the lights on the top of the roof and they shattered and glass fell everywhere.
Just the way he planned it.
It was crazy. So, I mean,
Yes, sir.
I didn't break my neck. We even put a cushion down just in case, but we couldn't get there.
So you didn't pull it off.
No,
No, I need to.
she wasn't going with the spin, and then my back.
Ah,
her
my
back,
back.
and I need
Ah, my
to. I
back.
need to lay off the.
I've been going to the
cheeseburgers.
chiropractor for every once a week here, and I'm starting yoga because my back and my hip,
My back.
and I got to
That's it.
run in 2 days.
Yeah.
for
what?
the step up for mental health. I was gonna wear my
Ooh.
shirt and I couldn't find it. Done it 4 times.
That's
I got
exciting.
4
Why didn't you
shirts.
tell us you were doing this?
You never.
She
How are
is-
you
she
supposed
is
to get
now.
support? Yeah, tell
Yeah.
people more. Can we support you on this run?
It
sounds like it's a fundraising
You
run.
don't support me. It's Cameco's Step Up for Mental Health
Ah,
challenge.
love
Not
Cameco.
challenge, but anyway, yeah. And it happens every year, and
Yeah.
it's my 4th year, and I go with my sister-in-law. Last
Nice.
year, I kept up with the Pace Bunny. I think I told you guys this.
The Pace Bunny.
You
Yeah.
told me for sure. I remember this.
Yeah, there's
story.
people who dress up and well,
Like
not
in a
dress
bunny
up.
outfit?
Well, they have bunny ears on. and then-
Actually.
yeah, they're
Huh.
called the Pace Bunny, and then
Okay.
you
Someone's never
there's
run
like
in a race.
30 minutes or 45 minutes or an hour, depending on the length of your.
Is
the
there a
distance.
walk?
You could walk, but
Nice.
who wants
Okay.
to walk?
Ugh.
Yeah. You
So-
could run
yeah,
and then
thank
walk and
you.
then run and then walk.
Can we canoe? What if I have a brand new handmade canoe that just we can put on some wheels and roll it down like,
That'd be pretty
we
cool.
did to get it home there from Acadia?
But it's kind of like a party. They have like bands playing, and they have like so every kilometer they have bands or singers and
See,
local.
that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, local. I don't know, community people doing community things,
Yeah.
and I high five every single one of them.
Well, yeah.
Oh my
That's all the stuff we're about.
Yeah,
We
it's-
love doing that stuff.
Yeah,
Maybe we should get involved next year.
You want
We
you
could
want
set
to
up
try
a
and
booth.
run?
Well, no. I'm saying we
Oh.
set up like a booth to cheer people on.
I was like, I would love to practice running.
I want to set up more booths. We got the ability to booth it up now, so I want to booth it up.
Yes, and I just found while cleaning, Gary has
Found a lot
a
of stuff.
temporary
Oh.
tattoo machine
What?
that has ink. It's $700 apparently.
7?
And you go like this and you just put it over their skin and it like makes the whole whatever tattoo you want, whatever
For some
photo.
guy who doesn't have any tattoos, that's
Perfect.
That's
Yeah, I
what
guess
he
so.
needs to see if he wants to dabble in the tattoo game or not.
So
what kind of tattoos can you have?
the whole point of that
Anything.
purchase,
From an app.
when
Like-
we first started
Like
this
our
thing,
logo.
What?
we had a lot of free time and a lot of expendable cash as we were coming off the back end of a couple things that brought money in to the point where we could afford to start a content creation studio. And while I was sitting on that mountain of cash like Scrooge McDuck, I came across this little tattoo maker. I said, well, gotta have that. That'd be perfect for this, thing that we're doing. And then we got it. Then I forgot we had it for about 3 months. And then we found it again. And now I want to use it. And we're talking about maybe possibly not selling it, but also probably selling it. So we have to come up with a really good reason to keep it, you guys.
Let's
I'm
make
counting
our
on you.
skull tattoos.
Ooh, yeah, the skull heads.
Yeah. Oh, that's
That'd be
such a
pretty
good
good.
idea. Then you can see what it looks like.
I
Well,
think
I
we
know
should
I'm
at
doing it
least give the tattoo gun a try.
Yeah.
Just to see how it operates.
I agree.
How much though? Like
you
half?
Wanna sell it?
It's not like a car, is it?
Let's take a vote.
No.
Let's take a vote.
Oh yeah, vote. Who
That's
wants
true.
to keep it? Okay. 3 against 3. We win.
No, we will keep you posted on the fate of the temporary tattoo gun. But it is very cool. 'Cause I didn't
yeah.
understand that this was available. Like this is something that you could purchase.
Yes, and I think it would be
very
cool
cool.
for like trade shows or booths to like
Yeah.
have people come up and you give them a damn tattoo.
It's a lot easier than, drawing on the fake tattoos like I normally do.
Do you actually ever do that?
No.
No.
Like,
Okay.
come on, you guys.
She's so gullible.
Well, I didn't think he did. That's why I was
Brooksy.
calling him out.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Brooksy Bangs.
Bangsy in the house,
Yeah.
hanging out with Hardcore on a Friday.
Yep.
Couple minutes to go. Anything else you guys would love to pass along before we get the Frankies in the house?
No, but if you would like to, we give you consent to watch Past Our Bedtime on YouTube with Gary Nickel this Monday. It'll be up.
It was very fun and
Yeah.
very funny. Like there was a lot of laughs.
It was.
I will give you that.
It was, yeah, I think it was very good for our first,
It's the perfect
yes.
mix of fish out of water on both sides.
yeah.
Like video games, my comfort zone, but I'm in your tiny little studio, which is your comfort zone. So there's
My
like
basement.
a lot of back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's like
fun.
literally half the size of this place.
And I got to see your
Or
puppies.
Smaller.
I haven't seen your puppies in a long time, and it was so nice to see them.
Yeah, and
They're
they're so
very
good
cute.
now. Like
Yeah,
you came
it's
in
good
and he
dogs.
wasn't freaking out so much. Did
Yeah.
you get food? No, I forgot to bring it today. We're talking about it.
You're
I
so
forgot.
forgetful.
I
when he
know.
brings that.
You know,
But you know what?
riveting.
I was telling you today,
Riveting stuff
Cora,
here.
that I brought all of my gear to film. So I have like 2 tripods, my light, my camera, my computer, and then all my like stuff to get in the hot tub. So I was telling her it looks like I'm staying at her house for 2 nights and I'm there for an evening. So there's a lot of stuff I was trying to remember to bring. So that's my excuse.
That's good.
Anyway.
Hey, dude, it's not an excuse at all. That's just reality.
Yeah, but there's
Don't
so
feel bad
much.
about
There's
that.
so much leftovers. So if it's still good by Monday, I'll bring you stuff.
He'll eat it.
I'm ready. I am so ready. All right, you guys ready to play us out?
Yep. I wish I stopped wearing that.
Yeah, you guys used to put them in. It's a lot
Yummy.
easier when we have it going on. Dragon, what do you say we play our way out into the weekend? There it is. You now have 2.5 minutes. Stay away.
Oh.
Yeah, look at that. You know, Tuesdays, this really gets played out. It's like you guys are just mailing it in.
Well, does Kenny hear it when he's like,
What's that?
on Tuesday? Can he hear
Oh, yeah.
the song?
No,
His ears?
no. They don't hear nothing.
Oh, well,
Matt from all the bands and Uncle Mike from the All Natural Products.
you want to Frankie finger it out?
You know what we're going to do now is we're going to thank everybody.
No.
Every single person who we've seen this week. Thank you.
You're going to forget someone.
I always do. Matt Young from CTV. Love you, Matt Young. He's doing this whole fixing up your old video game systems, games, and controllers. It's the coolest little series, and we're going to sort of compartmentalize it. Compartmentalize it. Nailed it. And we're going to make this its own little feature. I know, just a bit outside. So thank you again to you, CTV's Matt Young, as well. Coach number 1, a.k.a. Adrian Balarza, our dam correspondent who lives in Australia. He joins us every Wednesday. Thank you to him. Coach Mazer filling in a couple times. LB working the magic. We also had the Phenom in a couple times.
Oh, Phenom beat me so bad in video games the
That's
other day.
awesome.
Oh,
Yeah, you guys were fighting each other. Then I actually just came in and cleaned house. They were just battling each other. I was like, see ya. See
Yeah,
ya. I had like 9 kills.
he's so quiet too. Like I'm
good.
like sitting there like I'm gonna beat you. I'm
Yeah.
gonna beat you up, and then he's like,
Yeah.
nah, and then he just beats me.
It's true. To our friend Maggie Stevenson with Elmwood, thank you for stopping by and getting us updated on all the Fall Feast stuff. As well to Deb and Laurie, the team over at the Saskatoon Food Bank and Learning Center. Thank you for allowing us to host the client reception last night. It was a lot of fun, and we really, really appreciate it. As well to my main man, Big Brother, rolling in. The reason I got all the nerves. Great to see you, my sweet prince, and a happy belated birthday yet again. Always appreciate you. Network Ryan was in the house. He hobbled around for a bit, did some ordering around, which was fun. Well, thank you to
Not
him.
fun.
Yeah.
Micromanage
Guys,
us
come
hard.
on. Come on now. This is
Well,
the
we love
happy
you,
ending.
Ryan.
This is the happy ending. Exactly. Have a great weekend. Remember, do something nice and it'll start happening to you, all right? You take care. We'll see you Monday.